Welcome back to The Explainer. Look, we're skipping the usual preamble today because the blueprint we're looking at makes a truly massive, bold claim about how modern solo businesses should be run. We are breaking down the framework for something called AI Agent OS. So get this, what if you had a 24/7 business team for less than the cost of dinner for two? We're talking a dedicated copywriter, a researcher, an email marketer, an entire roster just working around the clock. The source material we're analyzing today dives into how thousands of entrepreneurs are actually trying to make this a reality using specialized AI. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the entrepreneur's capacity problem. The entire foundation of this blueprint rests on one core thesis, and honestly, it's something that hits close to home. Most solo entrepreneurs, creators, and freelancers don't actually have a business problem, they have a capacity problem. There simply aren't enough hours in the day to write the emails, post on social media, handle support, and, actually build the business. Trying to do everything yourself is just exhausting. It leads straight to burnout and inevitably missed deadlines. But then the alternative? Hiring a traditional team of copywriters and virtual assistants can cost thousands of dollars every single month, and that's before you even factor in the time needed to manage them and correct their mistakes. You basically end up caught between being broke and being completely burned out.
Which brings us to Section 2, why random prompts fail.
Naturally, when we get overwhelmed, we turn to artificial intelligence to bridge this gap. But as the text points out, AI without a system equals random results. You know the drill. You open ChatGPT, ask it to write an email, get a super robotic, generic response, and you start over. You try again, and eventually you might just conclude that AI doesn't work for you. But the text argues that the tool itself isn't broken at all. The real culprit here is a lack of structured workflows and a missing operating system to actually guide the AI. Now, what's really interesting about this is the proposed solution. Section 3, Meet AI Agent OS. According to the blueprint, AI Agent OS is defined as a complete business operating system, featuring specialized AI agents to handle time-consuming entrepreneurial tasks. Think of it kind of like Windows or macOS, but instead of managing your files, it's managing your actual business operations. Instead of staring at a blinking cursor trying to invent the perfect prompt from scratch, this framework provides a highly structured system. It's designed to literally replace random, frustrating interactions with a structured digital business team. This framework replaces you, the bottleneck, with 10 specialized agents. Check this out. You get a dedicated content agent, an email agent, sales, research, support, social media, a launch agent, an affiliate manager, product development, and an analytics agent. It covers the sheer breadth of entrepreneurial tasks, taking all of that heavy lifting completely off your plate. And this brilliantly illustrates how it actually works. Section 4, the 3-step workflow. The execution process here is designed to be totally accessible. Step 1, choose the agent you need for the specific task at hand. Step 2, copy the provided workflow or prompt template from the system. And Step 3, paste it directly into standard, accessible AI platforms like ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. It's a simple choose, copy, paste cadence. The documentation stresses that there is absolutely no coding required, meaning zero tech headaches for the average solopreneur. You absolutely do not need complicated automation or technical experience to make this work. Because of this highly structured copy-paste approach, the blueprint highlights that your setup time to generate professional quality outputs is literally under 60 seconds. So instead of spending 3 hours agonizing over a newsletter from scratch, you simply deploy a pre-built workflow in under a minute. It's a real game changer.
Moving right along, Section 5, System Components and the Blueprint Offer.
The exact deliverables included in the package operate as a really cohesive system. First, you have the workflows for the 10 specific agents we just discussed. Supporting those are 75 premium professional prompt templates. For infrastructure, the whole system is housed in a Notion command center, which is incredibly valuable for keeping everything centralized. This includes step-by-step SOPs or standard operating procedures along with implementation training. And finally, it includes a commercial license, meaning you have the full rights to use these outputs for your commercial business. Just to report this objectively, straight from the text, the source material pitches this entire shortcut system for a special, introductory, one-time payment of just $17. They position this analytically as a huge shortcut, a low-cost alternative to spending months trying to figure out these complex AI workflows entirely through trial and error.
Which brings us to the final stage, Section 6, Your Business Transformed.
So the crucial point is looking at this before and after state. Before this system, you were drowning in repetitive tasks with incredibly slow execution.
After implementing these workflows, you operate efficiently, allowing you to finally focus on high-level growth and strategy. The text explicitly notes that AI Agent OS doesn't replace your business. It simply creates ultimate efficiency so you can step into the role of a true strategist and CEO.
The core benefits to solving that initial capacity problem boil down to these 4 pillars: more organization, more productivity, more consistency in your outputs, and ultimately, more leverage. Leverage means using AI to do the heavy lifting of a traditional team, allowing you to easily create an entire week's worth of content in a single afternoon, or, research a new market in just a few minutes.
To wrap up, I want to leave you with a provocative question drawn right from the source. How much time are you wasting right now on repetitive tasks that a specialized AI agent could finish in seconds? It's absolutely something every solo entrepreneur needs to deeply evaluate. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.